it's Brooke and Happy New Year. Today I am going to introduce a website, or actually like a tool that I had started working on in August and completed in October. And then once it was completed, I just sat on it for a couple months, even though I was so excited to have it done while we were developing it. And I name dropped it in my last video, the Mars retrograde video, and added a link, but it's startransits.com, and I'll pull it up here in a moment. But basically it's a visual ephemeris, so you put in the date and the time and it shows you where all the planets are in each sign in that moment. And then when you go to the page, just like where it refreshes is where the planets are in that moment. There used to be a tool called planetwatcher.com, or that was the website, and it had a tool that was very similar to this. And I used to love using that tool because when an event would happen, or I was just out and about and I really wanted to see where the planets were at that moment, I would pull it up and then very conveniently see where the planets were during that time. But then a few years ago, it just kind of disappeared. The guy took it down, and ever since then, I've been wanting to replace that tool because I know it was very useful for me, and I know others used it. I would have loved to have made this 3 years ago, but I don't know, better late than never, I suppose. It's kind of hard finding people, developers who can do astrology software, because the astrology is kind of like a whole other thing that needs to be learned with its own terminology and all kinds of stuff. So thankfully I found somebody who had a background in astrology, so the learning curve for him wasn't so huge. I've always said that if I just had software developing abilities, I would rule the world. I'm convinced that's the only thing standing in the way of me having world domination is software engineering capabilities. Yeah, so he did the back end and I did the front end, and it worked well together. We have, there's things I want to do to this tool that I'm hoping to add in the future, like some more features, just to make it a little more different from what you might find out there already, because that was one thing that came up a lot when I was trying to find a developer and asking some people, some astrologers, how I could get something like this made, and they always said, doesn't that already exist? It does exist, but it doesn't look like mine. And the ones that do exist, it's like you have to go to a website and then go to find the page for it. And I don't know, I just feel like mine's better. So I will work on adding some other features down the road. Right now it's only in tropical zodiac, so I do apologize for that. Of course, you can mentally just subtract the degrees and do it that way. But that's no fun. So one of the first things I would like to do when I update this is have the sidereal calculations in there too as an option, just so it can serve the most amount of people. So I will probably stop showing my face now and show the actual tool and kind of show it to you. Okay.
So here it is, pretty simple. We have a list view of all the bodies and the signs and degrees that they're occupying. And then we have this round zodiac wheel. And the calendar, which maybe somebody else can tell me how many years back it goes. I really don't actually know. I don't think I specified that when I was having it made. I just knew I wanted it to go back a long ways. So who knows? For now, it's a mystery. And then you've got your time that you can exact time and date. There's the night mode, and this link takes you back to my website, my main website. I felt like I should have at least one link back. So there's that, and I will probably add some more links up there in the future, because I did think it'd be a good idea to put articles here that are more specifically about transit. That seems to make sense to me. What else was I going to say? I think that about covers it. So, startransits.com, and if I add any features, I will let you know. And I'm assuming that everybody knows what this is and what this is representing when you look at this chart. I'm assuming anybody who wants to use this tool knows what they're looking at. If I ever get requests for explaining it, I will. I just didn't really think that I would need to explain this since it's so rudimentary. So, okay, that's that.
So there you have it. If you like it, please bookmark it and use it as your new go-to tool. If you need something on your phone or wherever, just to see where the current transits are, the planets, and recommend it to other people. Tell people about it if you know that they're into astrology. There's no monetization on the page. It's not making money or anything. And it's probably not even showing up in Google search yet, because I haven't done anything to optimize, to make Google pick it up with keywords and whatnot. So I'll have to do that. But those are just some ways that you can show your support of this tool. If I ever add a feature, I will definitely make a video on that and let you all know. Okay, thank you. Bye.